Hey there guys, DJ here, back at you with yet another DJs BrewTube beer review. Why? Because I like beer. And, oh, we're hearing dinging. Oh, my mate Johnny's ringing me in the back. He's been to Total Wine. He's got a big haul of beer. Got it like that. But anyways, I'm here to review some beer. And who do we got tonight to review? We got a classic. What I call gateway beer. One of the first craft beers that a lot of us get into, and that's Hoegaarden. Hoegaarden is really the beer on the world scene, in my opinion, and a lot of other folks, I think, that put wit beer or Belgian wheat beer or Belgian Weizen beer on the market and into the universe of people consuming it. Now, a lot of you folks have seen this at parties, and you say, oh, it's made by Anheuser-Busch, I'm not going to try that one. Oh, Johnny's got more beer. Wow. I'm not going to try that one. Why? Well, because they think it's a macro-produced product. But you know what? Anheuser-Busch, especially the InBev side, when they buy companies, they tend to leave them alone, let them do their thing, make their beer how they always made their beer, and if it's a success, if it ain't broke, they don't fix it. So, let's get this one into a glass and see what we got going on here, you know, and we'll talk about the ABV, IBU while we're pouring it. So, let's see if the popper's still working. Boom, one shot. Got it tuned up again. Little Hoegaarden cap for your collection here if you wish. Lots of smoke coming off the top of the bottle. Now the first thing you notice right here in the corner, guys, if you look in the edge of this bottle, it's telling you pour this into their chalice or whatever, or their, I guess, tumbler. I don't have a tumbler, so I'm going to use a chalice. That's a pretty Belgian thing, the chalice. And it's saying on here that this one is good until 11/18/2012. So nice and fresh, dates right on the bottle. Hey, other craft brewers, it's not that hard to do. Inkjet it right there, no big deal. So let's get this one in the glass. Now this beer is a 4.9% ABV and it's 14 IBU. It's real light on the IBU. Easy, drinkable summer beer. When it's hot or you've just had a workout like I've had, you're ready to get into another beer. These Belgian wit beers, man, they're really refreshing. It's just like drinking a Hefeweizen to me. And you know what? I can already smell, man, the yeastiness coming off of the top of this. But look at that beer. It's a little bit hazy. It's a light blonde color, almost macro lagerish color, but it is hazy. We got a solid 2-finger head of white fluffy bubbles on here. And if you take a look, drop a cap on that, man, that holds it right there. Nice tight Belgian top to this beer. And it's settling down a little bit, and we still got about 1.5 fingers on this one. Let's get a nose on this and see what it's like. Oh yeah. Spicy from that Belgian yeast. You got a bit of sweetness in the back end. A little bit of banana. It's, like I said, this is Hefeweizen-ish. This is the Belgian version of a Hefeweizen. A little bit of pineapple that you don't maybe get in a Hefeweizen. And fruity. Man, this is just saying, you know, chug me down back after back. And if you're at a 4.9, been drinking beer for a little while, you know, in the ABV, 4.9, that's a session beer, guys. So I'll give you a cheers and let's see what we got on taste on this one. Wow, that goes down easy. Wow. Right up front, you get that Belgian carbonation from that yeast, and it tingles the tongue, and you got a bit of sweetness in there, and you can taste that spice coming off of that yeast. That's the other smell I'm getting in there too from the yeast, the spiciness coming off of that. And man, this drinks down and leaves a total dry finish on it. And I mean, this is just a well put together beer. As you can see, we got plenty of sticky glass lacing on this one. There is absolutely no alcohol taste to this at all. This, you can pair this with just about any food you want. Like I said in the beginning, you see a lot of people putting orange slices in here. You can do that if you think it's going to increase the citrus flavors that you're getting in this. I get more lemon off of this beer than I do orange when I taste it. A lot of people like to slam an orange in there to you. If you like that, more power to you. To me, if I'm going to drink a beer, I'm drinking the beer and I'm going to leave it alone and let it do its beer thing and give me that taste. But all in all, guys, this is, like I said, this is the prototype. This is a gateway beer that brings you in to these types of beers. That helps you get started into the craft beer world. So if you have a friend that's maybe not into this, maybe you pick up some of this and give it to them, sort of like maybe a Blue Moon would do. You know, same kind of concept on the beer, but you can see the color's totally different. And this one, I think, has more a more Belgian, you know, pronounced taste and more traditional wit beer taste than, say, maybe the Blue Moon does. But both of them serve their purpose and get people off of the just plain fizzy yellow stuff and into something good. So what do the other folks think about this one? Well, Beer Advocate gives this one an 87, and Rate Beer gives it a 94. So we got about a B plus to an A. I'm going to go with probably like the B plus to the A minus range on this. Maybe a real high B plus to a low A minus myself. I've had ones that are better than this. You know, St. Bernardus makes a wit beer that blows this one away, and you can make a big list of ones that are better. But as a day-to-day drinker, one you can go to and it's going to be consistent time after time after time. Hoegaarden Belgian wit beer, man, you can't go wrong. So guys, remember, that's all I got flapping my jaws for today. But remember, think globally. We've got some globally here. Drink locally. Support the craft beer movement. Help those craft brewers grow. Remember, spend that money as close to home as you can, man, and let's keep those new beers coming out, and so we can keep drinking. That's what we like. Anyways, till the next time, guys, that's a big peace out.